Hey everybody, I'm back again and I'm here to talk to you today about my book club. Okay, so the book club, my book club has been in existence now for about 7 years. So it'll be 7 years, June 2013. And the last book we read in our book club was this one, Lamb, which I showed you in one of my last, videos where I was raving about this cover. And that was our last book of the season. And we then took the chance to vote on the 7 new books for 2013 to 2014. Now, let me tell you how we vote, okay? I'm going to insert a picture here. Okay, so as you can see from that picture, those are the total suggestions of all the members of the book club. There are about 13 of us, although this year there was maybe 1 or 2 who opted out of suggesting anything because they couldn't think of anything in particular they thought was absolutely great that we had to read. So all of the other members basically suggest 2 books each. Then that gets compiled into a giant list, which is somewhere anywhere from 22 to 26, 28 books. And then the last meeting, so the meeting that we had for this book, what winds up happening is we each vote on 7 books. So our 7 favorites from that list. And that's how we choose the books for the next year. So we then have a chance to look through these books, the suggestion list, for about a month before we decide which ones we're going to vote for. So this year, drum roll, we will be reading first, which I'm kind of excited to read because it's been on my TBR forever and ever and ever. Amen. Is The French Lieutenant's Woman. Okay, this is a vintage classic. Nice book. Did I do that right? Oh, sorry. Vintage classic. Very nice. I've been dying to read this book, and it made it on the list, and it made it on the final list. So I'm really thrilled to read this. I really do enjoy reading John Fowles. So yeah, you will definitely be seeing a review on this. The first meeting of the book club is on September 21st, and I have to have this book read by then. Next book, which you've all heard about, is The Sense of an Ending by Julian Barnes. I don't think I need to tell you anything else about this book because there's been a few reviews on here about The Sense of an Ending, but this will be my first Julian Barnes, but I'm kind of excited because I've been wanting to read this for a long time. It's quite a short read though. It's just under 150 pages, so I should be able to knock that one out really fast. All right, next book. It's called Ladies Coupé by Anita Nair. Now, I personally haven't heard of this book before, and I don't think I voted for it either. No, I don't think I voted for this one. But it's something about 5 Indian women traveling on a train somewhere in India and how they're sort of reflecting on their lives, like how happy they are and that kind of thing. Did they make the right decisions? So, I don't know. We'll see. I don't think it has a very good rating though on Goodreads. If that means anything to you. I think it barely has I think it might have 3¼ stars or just 3 stars. So I guess it's okay. The next book I suggested, and it got on the list and it got voted for, and it's Super Sad True Love Story, which There are a few reviews, not a lot, but there are a few on this book. And I think, if I remember correctly, Get Bookish did one. I think it was Rebecca did a review of this one. If I'm not, yeah, if I remember correctly, I think she did do one on this. So yeah, you can look out for other reviews. I'm not sure if I'll do a review on it. If you really want me to do a review on it, I will. Just tell me below. But yeah, it's a nice book cover. I mean, I really like it. Look at the spine. It's all glittery and everything. I kind of like it. All right, next one. I repeat, I am not excited about reading this. It's called Quiet by Susan Cain. Now, I'm holding it. I hope you can see. I really do like the book cover. I think it's kind of neat how Quiet is written all in white, but it's raised, you know, and even the name is raised. Now, the only thing I don't like is this big, ugly orange sticker on the front. They could have left that out. You know, so the rest, it's like this. I don't know if you can see it like that. It's just Quiet on the side. This is basically about, it's called The Power of Introverts in the World That Can't Stop Talking. So it's a book about why people should consider introverts just as well as they consider extroverts. The topic is, yeah, it could be interesting, but for me personally, I get bored reading these kind of books. They bore me to tears. This book is 266 pages. The typography is hella small. I don't know, guys. I'll see if I can get through it. I'm not so sure, but anyway. The next one you already saw me talk about in my last haul was The Hare with Amber Eyes, which sounds, A Hidden Inheritance, which sounds fantastic. And I love, you know, the book cover. So I'll definitely be doing a video on that, a review on that. And the last one I suggested was The Brief Wondrous Life of Oscar Wilde, which got the Pulitzer Prize, so it can't be bad. I've been dying to read some Junot Diaz, and my second book got picked on the list, which is pretty good for me because I don't think any of my books have been picked for the past couple of years. So, yeah, so they picked these two, and I hope that they're as good as I think they are, and I will definitely do a review on this if you want. I'm kind of interested in reading this. Priscilla from the Readables is reading this one this month, and I think she's going to be doing a review on it if you're interested as well. So those are the 7 books that were chosen. The first book, like I said, is The French Lieutenant's Woman, so I have to have that read for the 21st of September. So now the book club itself, what's so interesting about it is it's a group of about, we're on an average 12 to 13, and we're all ages mixed. So the youngest might be 32 or 33, and the oldest might be 68. So it's kind of cool. There's a lot of different nationalities. There's 2 French ladies. There's 2 Scottish ladies. There are 4 English ladies. Or yeah, one is Franco-British. 2 Americans, and I can't remember who else. But that's, you know, there's quite a lot of different ages and nationalities, and we've been reading together for a while, and we enjoy reading together. And as a group, we've discovered a lot of new books that we wouldn't normally pick up. What I liked about the book club is basically that we do get a chance to talk in depth about books, especially books that we're very passionate about. And we also get a chance to exchange literary information, whether it be something that we read in Time magazine or in the Guardian Weekly, or something that I saw on, you know, on a website or something like that. And that's what makes it really interesting, is the fact that we have this moment to really share about reading amongst book lovers. I think it's a great thing to do if you ever get a chance to join a book club. Join one. It's fun. You'll meet a lot of people and you'll read some things that you would normally read, and you might even discover that you like some things. Like, who knows? Maybe I'll discover that I actually like reading quiet, but I don't think so. So that's a really good thing. And if you can't join one, start one of your own like I did. It doesn't take much effort. You can keep it very simple. We don't make any strange stipulations. Like we don't say, oh, you can't suggest books over 400 pages. Don't suggest books about animals or death or anything like that. You suggest the book that you think that we would all be interested in reading, or that would make for an interesting discussion within the year. Put it on the list and it gets voted on. We vote for all of our books for the year at the end of the school year. So we don't have to vote every time we meet up, because that takes up too much time to vote on books every time. So we vote at the end of the year, we get it over with. Everybody goes off on summer holiday and knows exactly what books they need to acquire for September and onward. So as you can see, I've acquired all of my books. They didn't cost me very much money. And I'm really excited about next year, even though in the beginning I wasn't that excited. So you tell me what you think. Do you like book clubs? Do you think it's a good idea? Do you not like them? And why? What do you think about these books? Do you think these books are interesting? If you know about any of them that you like, put a comment below and tell me what you like, what you don't like, or, you hate book clubs, you think it's stupid, whatever. Write it down below so we can have a discussion and generate some ideas and thoughts around reading in different ways. I mean, being on YouTube and doing reviews is kind of like being in a mini book club of its own. People share their knowledge on their books. They share what they like, what they don't like. Sometimes people share things and not really sure that much about what they read, in the sense where they're not sure about the author or something like that. But then there's always somebody down in the comments that's, good enough to inform us on, the little piece of information that we're missing. And so it's kind of like being in a book club in a way. It's just that it's a little closed in, because, we're here on the screen and you're there on the other side of the screen watching. So it's not as active as we'd like, but it is pretty active in the comment section if, people are prepared to share and discuss more about books in depth than just watching the video and then not really commenting. So I kind of figure like it's another style of book club. But so tell me what you think, and if you want, make a video response and pop it below. I'm really interested in hearing what you guys have to say about book clubs. So I'll leave you with that food for thought, and I'll see you soon. Bye.